artificial intelligence and uncomputable skills of human. My thesis supervisor is Roberto Pinto, and my company tutor is Ivan Chervin. The topic of my thesis is actually composed of three thematics: artificial intelligence, uncomputable skills, and then there is an end between them, which make a relationship between these two thematics. Now, what is artificial intelligence? The range of systems and technologies that can sense, comprehend, act, and learn. One of the best examples of artificial intelligence which we use in our daily life is the iPhone Siri virtual agent, or in Androids we have Bixby. Then on the other side we see Amazon's using artificial intelligence to choose according to our priorities, or Facebook even utilizing it so much. If we say that AI, artificial intelligence, is like a virtual brain, it won't be wrong. It is composed of different technologies, composition of different applications and technologies, which are expert systems, machine learning, AI planning and robotics, natural language processing, machine vision, and speech recognition. Moving towards the second part of my thesis, which is human uncomputable skills. Those abilities which are not translatable into algorithms, to automatize it or to give it to explain it to machines are called are the abilities which are called human uncomputable skills. In digital world, we have to make human in which it is actually good, which are those uncomputable. Evidently, there are three uncomputable skills that we have identified, which is cognitive agility, creativity, and social competence. Now, what is cognitive agility? It is the ability to use cognitive functions with a high degree of flexibilities. Our workplaces are constantly changing, presenting professionals at all levels with new and often new ambitious decisions-making demands. Creativity, it is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. It is the ability to perceive the world in new ways, to find the hidden patterns. Social competence, it is the intelligence and interaction skills like empathy, ability to take the perspective of other humans. For example, pro-social skills like friendly, cooperative, or helping behaviors. And then self-control skills like anger management, negotiation skills, are problem-solving skills. To make a relationship between artificial and artificial intelligence and human need in ways of interaction. On the left side, we see that those are the modes of human communication through which a human communicates with another human, which is eye, gestures, emotion, writing, speaking, and listening. Instead, on the right side is artificial intelligence, and through which the ways through artificial intelligence will communicate with human are machine vision, natural language processing, speech recognition. Human-machine collaboration. Human and machine collaborate to attain order of magnitude increase in business performance. Human and machines aren't adversaries fighting for each other's job, insists of they are symbiotic partners, each pursuing the order to higher level of performance. If we see on the left side, these are the activities which we have derived from those skills which we have defined above. So the activities, only activity which only human can perform is creative, improvisation, social, personal, leadership skills, agile, and non-routine. Instead, on the right side are those activities which a machine performs, like routine, productive, ratio, repetitive, transitional, and mechanistic. In the center, we see when they both combine together and make a relationship. It can augment business processes, and it can also human enable. On one side, human enables machine, and on the other side, machines augment human. If human enables machine, when human enables machine, human can enable machine while training them, explaining them, and sustaining them. Instead, machine augment humans by amplifying them, by interacting them, by embodying them. Now, how human can enable machine? First point, training them. Human train AI for performance. In past, people had to adapt to how computer works. No, the reverse is happening. AI systems are learning that how human behave and adapt themselves to them. For example, customer service chatbots, or we can say empathy trainers, which will be needed, and personality trainers like Siri, we training for personality, explaining the bridges gap between the technology and business leaders. These jobs will become more important as AI systems become increasingly obvious. Many executives already have become uneasy with these technologies. In finance, if I give an example, explain how the AI system is used to approve loan application. The third, humans make AI sustainable. Ensuring the proper use of AI is the primary responsibility. For example, context designer, AI safety engineers are ethics. Now moving toward the right side, machine augment humans. So how machine can augment humans? By amplifying them. The first type of human augmentation is amplification, giving people extraordinary data insight, often using real time. By improving accuracy of diagnosis, incrementing activity, for example, in a company designing furnitures. Interaction. In this case of interaction, AI agents employ advanced interference such as voice recognition on behalf of people, guiding customer through a process, answering like a best example of which is FAQ, in which an artificial intelligence automatically responds, understanding the human questions. By embodying them, embodiment deals with the physical augmentation and tangible spaces. It is AI in combination with sensors, motors, already working in different industries, machines working on one side and humans working on the other side. Now, what are the skills which will be required to enable human enable machine and machine augment humans? The skills which will be required in the future are the following. On the left side are the skills human enable machines, like rehumanizing time, responsibility, normalization, judgment, integration. Instead, on the right side are those which machine augment humans. What do we mean by rehumanizing time? The ability to increase the available time for the humans. Like giving them time to spend it more on interactions, to deal with clients, with empathy. So that is how to reshaping the time, the existing time, and else leaving machines to work. Responsibly normalization. By responsible normalization, I mean the act of responsibility shaping the purpose and perception of human-machine interaction as it relates to employees, customers, and the public at large. For example, managing the introduction of robots into public spaces, streets, like automatic cars in streets, and different robots. So to normalize it in a right way. Judgment integration, the ability to choose a course of action when a machine is uncertain about what to do and how to do, and what to ask at a certain time from whom. Like I will say it, to categorize it with different levels. What to ask from which level person. So that is judgmental integration. Instead, on the right side are those machines augment humans, like by intelligent interrogation, knowing how best to ask questions of an artificial intelligent agent across levels of abstractions. Then board-based empowerment. Under
2 minutes.
Understand, and the third, board-based empowerment, and then the holistic building. By holistic building meaning that understanding machine as part of the human being, like a collaborator. Now I will present my case study as this situation and to be situation. So this is actually a workflow in our company in which customers send a request of urgent payment. In the second slide, I have simplified the flow to understand it in easy steps. So when a request arrives to us, there are operators for categorizing those messages into different operators. So it takes about 2 days to stay in line and then categorize. Then he assigned it to different operators, which take 1 day. And then when operators take in charge their request, he analyzes the ML, recover data, and produce replay, which takes about 14 to 15 minutes. So after analyzing the this process, we have seen that most of the processes are already repetitive, which is so we have automated most of the processes to automation anywhere, and we have saved the maximum of. Before it was taking 3 days and about 15 minutes on average from one operator. Now it's taking in 12 minutes an operator can solve it, and so our backlog is decreasing. Instead, by applying an artificial intelligence, it gives the same result, but the difference between artificial intelligence and robotic process automation is actually artificial intelligence by automating, plus it gives us more insights, like it gives us data through which we can improve our process. It gives us suggestions, and then robotic process automation stops after a certain time. I mean, if we change the process, it doesn't work. Instead, artificial intelligence, which we have seen about that, it keep learning with time. So there is on RPS side there is predefined boundary. Instead, on the artificial intelligence side, there is no fixed boundary. No human voice interaction on the RPS side. Fixed output and input, no cognitive decisions, significant volumes. Instead, on the other side, if we see that humans can intervene, can put their voice messages, free input and output, dynamic decisions, and then dynamic process. So this is the difference between. Conclusion: robots are replacing human at the job. Instead, it's on the other way around us. They are not replacing us, but we human are not ready to understand us in the thing in which we are good. Performance necessity investment, including retraining workers for those missing role, reimagining work process to achieve the outsized improvements. Executives are required to create an organizational culture in which employees learn those new ways, responsibly reshape, rethink, normalize, and perception of the process. So future steps to take is to reimagine the whole process, create a database where we can save our data, not only by text, but also by videos and images, and then we need to retrain and reskill our workers. Thank you.
Questions? You actually did this work in collaboration with Accenture. So what is the takeaway from Accenture of this work?
Actually, this is a new program which started in this process. This is actually, I have done research for a call center. In call center, they didn't apply yet the artificial intelligence. So we, a team of 3 people, went to the call center to analyze this process, that what is actually happening now in the call center, because we were having a lot of backlog. Like if a request come to us, we used to reply them for after 1 month or 2 months time, like that, in which our relationship with the clients were not going well. So we a group of artificial intelligence and automations went there and analyzed the process. After analyzing it, we have identified and showed them that most of the process can be automated, and we can increase the results, when we can take good results. So we have applied automation, as it was a quick move and easy process. But after showing that, the employees got a bit afraid that it's taking our job. So we started coaching them that no, it's not the case. But we are retraining. We started at the same time retraining them to virtual video system and classes. At the same time, which was remaining from before, if they were spending 1 hour and no 1 minute, that 40 minutes which remained, no, they are. We are upskilling them to train them for the future. So now we have planned to apply it in 2019.
Okay, no further questions? Okay, thank you very much.